Skyline Aiken, Southwest Missouri Sports, joined by the head coach of the Principia Panthers, Jay Blossom.
Thanks for having. We're so excited to be here and looking forward to the 3 days of competition.
Yeah, so this is Principia's first trip, not your first trip. You were here back in 18 with Webster Groves, and
yeah, I think 04, 05, and then 2018, one of our third state championship at Webster year. And so this is my third time. I know how great this place is, the hospitality, everything. Our school, obviously, we've been kind of a no-name school for a long time as far as basketball, and but we're trying to change that, and this is a big part of getting invited to this is kind of a way to show that you've kind of arrived.
Well, Coach, I mean, you've kind of proven that you've arrived on the national stage. Going down to the city of Palms, and you're playing really well and really opening some of the national media's eyes. Obviously here in Missouri, we know all about you guys and what you guys have been here the last few years. But what was it like, going to down there and
Well, I mean, that's what I told our guys coming in the season. You're going to play in the best 16-team tournament in the country in City of Palms. You're going to play in the best 8-team tournament right here at the Bass Pro, and our guys have embraced that so far. We'll see how we do this weekend, but they love the challenge of it. They respond to big games. We went 3-1 at City of Palms. Could have lost all four. Easily could have won all four. I mean, it was not easily, but I mean they were all great games, and that's we expect the same thing here this weekend.
Yeah, and just kind of going back, a couple of questions ago, just like what does it mean for Principia as the program?
It means a lot. I mean, a lot to our alumni. I think we had over 200 alumni down at City of Palms.
Oh wow!
Because it's kind of a national alumni base. So it was really exciting, and a lot of nice letters and emails from former alumni and teachers and stuff. So that's made it special. And the other thing that makes it special, our kids. I'm fortunate to coach some great kids, not just players, but great kids, both on and off the court, in the classroom, and that makes it a lot easier to root for us.
Yeah, no, it was really a lot of fun, going through watching the City of Palms tournament, and you guys always had a nice big
section. Yeah,
section
I mean,
there.
it
was pretty cool.
Yeah, we're staying at the Oasis Hotel here, and it's kind of like City of Palms, and we come outside, and it's not like City of Palms, but it's kind of nice being in the same type of hotel that we stayed at down in Fort Myers.
Yeah, that was what I've been telling Josh. It's Tournament Champions Week. It's been nice for the last few weeks, and then all of a sudden it's real cold.
At least it's not snowing, so at least and everybody's here, so we're good to go.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, just kind of take us a little bit through your team. It starts with Quentin, the Wake Forest commit, but just kind of take us through your team.
Yeah. So Quentin Coleman, first off, our senior guard, kind of had a great junior year for us. Missouri Class 3 Player of the Year. Even blew up more this summer playing for Brad Beal and the Peach Jam, and Steve Forbes at Wake Forest did an incredible job recruiting him, and he chose Wake Forest over numerous schools.
Right.
And I think they got a steal. I think a lot of teams right now wish they would have been on that a little bit earlier. But he is a late bloomer, but a great player, great teammate, great offensive rebounder, defensive rebounder also. Kasim Toure, junior guard, it's really come on strong. I thought he was outstanding down at Bass Pro. An unbelievable passer, very unselfish with the basketball. Cisse Sequoia, our post player, had an unbelievable game against Eastside at the Highland Shootout, and a nice win for us. Kingston Money, another junior. And just to kind of show you about our team, Kingston, he plays for Brad Beal, an unbelievable player. Well, he comes off the bench for us, plays starter minutes, but comes off the bench. And it would, in today's world, be easy for a kid to, complain about that and mope. And he doesn't. He supports his teammates on the bench, and he's just been sensational. And then Ron Henry and Wyatt Slay are the other two starters who have just been really, really good all year. Both have excellent, playing off 2 feet, their footwork, and they're both, everybody on our team is a team first guy, and that's in today's world. That's a little bit unusual, because it's a me world. And these guys, they play for Principia first and themselves second, and I really appreciate that as an old coach.
So there's obviously, you've been in this atmosphere before. It's going to be rocking in here for the next 3 nights. But outside of just in the game, just like what are some of the experience you're hoping that your guys take out of it?
First off, when I saw it on social media this, I guess, Monday, that the entire lower bowl was sold out. So I sent that to our guys, and they can't wait. I mean, and I said, now we're playing Kickapoo first game, so there'll be about 5 people here cheering for us. But I think they embrace that challenge. I mean, this will be there'll be more people here than at the state tournament or anything they've ever played in. Some of them, even when they go to college, they won't play in front of this many people. So
Right.
it's an incredible opportunity. I mean, I'm excited about it. It's a 62-year-old coach, so it's neat for a high school kid to get to do something like that. It's special.
Yeah. So just kind of you mentioned your matchup with Kickapoo at the start. Just kind of what have you seen out of them in
Well,
your
first off, they're
preparation?
extremely well coached. I mean, I don't think anybody prepares as well as their staff does in the state of Missouri. So we know that. We watch, a lot of their film, and they're just a really good team, and they have a great tradition.
Yeah.
In 2018, we beat them in the semifinals at Mizzou in one of the better games I've ever coached in. We had Courtney Ramey, Cartier Gordon. I mean, it was a classic.
I remember being up there for that one.
Yeah, and we pulled that one out in the last second, and then we won the state title the next night by, I think, 35. So I mean, that was really the state championship game. So a ton of respect for their staff, their program, and just really looking forward to the challenge.
Well, you can see Coach Blossom and the rest of his Panthers as they take the court right here, Great Southern Bank Arena, tomorrow at 7:30 as they take on one of the local teams in Kickapoo.
Appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Coach.